I'm living another day, but I'm living another day to pursue something bigger.
I think that the kids are starved for attention because he was so in awe over this house. He forgot his kids.
At the Hollands, Joy, who works hard and dictates her kids' schedule, has spent her day doing nearly nothing. She becomes concerned Cliff overindulges his kids.
Courtney and Curtis do not respect you all the time. When Sarge says, get in here, there's only one option, and that is get in here.
So your children are actually terrified of you?
No, they're not terrified. They know that that's normal.
I'm pretty content on the way things are right now.
Okay, great. That's it.
Content.
That's it. End of conversation.
Any child deserves the right to express their opinion. Is there really any love in her house? Is there any warmth? Or is it just a cold, drab place? Those poor kids are in trouble.
In Florida, while Sarge runs an evening boot camp, it's up to Ginger to make a healthy meal for Seven and Lauren.
Do you usually have to eat things you don't like?
Yeah.
Does your mom ever let you choose what she cooks for dinner?
No.
If we could fix any meal, what would be your favorite?
Mac and cheese and chicken.
Mac and cheese and chicken.
Ice cream and cake and chocolate.
They have to eat what's put on the table in front of them. I don't think DeMarcus's kids really know him because he doesn't spend a lot of time with them. And what time he does spend, it's lecture. It's not dad-kid time.
I like to call Ginger gingerbread because the ginger, I want to put a bread. That's why.
It's dinner time in North Carolina. And Joy gets to indulge in the Hollands' favorite, fast food.
Chili cheeseburger, wow. You know, we have refined carbs right here. We have processed cheese, processed meat. All right.
Don't care for that.
It tastes kind of like plastic.
I don't think we've ever really eaten plastic.
I've eaten 2 bites, and right now my head is pounding because I'm not used to eating it.
The food did not have enough time to get down her esophagus to her stomach before she was having a headache.
When you do eat something, your body really does like it.
Just because something tastes good doesn't mean it is good.
I think Joy's too skinny, and she needs to eat a little bit and be happy. That's how I do it.
It's the end of the week at the Browns, and after putting Seven and Lauren to bed, Ginger, who caters to her kids, must cater to Sarge, as it's time for his weekly facial.
I wouldn't think a boot camp sergeant would care for a facial.
I mean, we were doing it even in Iraq.
Really?
This is the mask. Put it on, wipe it off. If I had zits, she will extract those zits.
He thinks he's the king here, and I'm his servant, and I'm nobody's servant. I'm not giving you a facial.
Why?
I don't give my husband facials, and I'm not giving you a facial.
It's learning something.
Well, you need to learn to give yourself a facial. I'm not giving him a facial. I also know men in the military, and I don't see them hanging out getting facials.
In North Carolina, after barely working all week, driven to succeed, Joy talks to Cliff about the ways he could make more money, starting with all the spare derby cars sitting in his lawn.
That car right there and that car right there have been here for 20 years. To the right person on the internet, we're bringing $2,000 to $3,000 a piece.
You possibly have a gold mine out here. How can you make this something that is your life's mission? How can you
My
do it?
life's mission is to tear cars up and have fun.
Instead of him using his talent and passion to turn this into a gold mine, he's out in the woods scraping up pine needles, trying to convince himself that he's satisfied with it being that way. People use this for their yards.
Yeah, they do their landscaping.
Like, wouldn't that be an awesome thing to show your children what it's like to accomplish a goal?
Those people don't spend any time with their family. The wealthier people are the most miserable.
That's a stereotype brought on by a poor mentality.
I'm poor, but I'm happy. I'm fat, poor, and happy. Money is the only thing in this woman's mind. Whether she wants to admit it or not, that's a miserable, miserable woman.
Next, the rules change as the wives take control.